Good evening, everyone. My name is Rohan Bansali, and I'm going to be your host for the webinar this evening. I really appreciate you taking some time out of your busy schedule to spend some time with us. I will try to keep this as on point and succinct as possible. I am doing it live, so there's a good chance I'm going to stumble or fumble a couple of times, and I hope you'll bear with me. And there'll be some transition times between the slides and the camera, so you just should be aware of that. But I do appreciate you bearing with us during that time. Okay, let me jump right into the slide presentation. Oh, we got a little funny on the technical aspects there. Sorry, I'm going to try that one more time. Okay. Okay, terrific. Hopefully everyone can see that cleanly on their screen. So we're going to talk a little bit today about the Beachbody coaching opportunity. So a little bit about me. I am a two-star Beachbody Diamond coach. Rank doesn't really mean anything at this point, but what it does mean is that we have a team put together. Now, I started in December of 2013 with 3 coaches, myself, my wife, and one of my good friends. And now, less than 2 years later, we have a team of over 130 coaches. So we're building our team very quickly and spreading our mission and our vision very effectively. I'm a father of 2, and my little girl just turned 5 yesterday, and my son is 7. He'll be 8 in a few weeks. The reason that I put that up there, obviously this is the single most important thing in my world, but for my wife and I, part of our vision is to allow our children to take part in what we do. So they see us engaging in healthy behavior, exercising on a regular basis, eating healthy. And for those of you who are friends with me on Facebook, you've seen that I regularly post pictures of my children working out with us, doing yoga poses, whatever we do as a family, and that's a very important part of our mission. I am a full-time cardiologist, so you can imagine, like the rest of us, I have a very busy professional lifestyle, and I work a fair number of hours, 60 to 80 hours a week, depending on the call schedule. Despite that, I've been very interested in building this business and building it effectively, and I've been able to do so with some very good time management. So even if you're extremely busy, as most of us are, this is something that you're able to do. I'm a runner, and I put that sort of in there because I've never thought in my life that I would say that I'm a runner, and this is a brand new thing for me. I started running just 2 years ago, and it's all because of the physical and mental transformation that I've had with Beachbody. I lost closing in on 60 pounds, and more importantly, it gave me the mental vision to say I can do anything I want to as long as I put the time and the dedication into it. And so from running my first mile around 2 years ago, I ran my first marathon just a few weeks ago at the age of 42. And that is something that is all because of what I've learned from Beachbody. I'm a big fan of P90X. That's the program that changed my life. But even over time, that evolves. And really, my program that I love the most right now is something called PiYo, which is a wonderful Pilates and yoga combination, which helps my running and my flexibility and my ability not to get hurt. And it really is one of my favorite programs. And I have a bunch of other hobbies which I also get to do despite my busy lifestyle and working on my business. And I particularly enjoy reading, and that dovetails very nicely with our Beachbody business because that's how you develop your mind and change your visions. So a little bit about this company. So before the Team Beachbody concept came about, there was just Beachbody. So Beachbody was created by 2 visionary guys, Carl Daikeler and John Congdon, who are still sort of the executives of the company. And they had a real vision. They said that this country needs to end the trend of obesity and obesity-related diseases, the most salient of which, of course, is diabetes. And they put out home-based exercise programs. And one of the first ones that came out in 1999 was a program called Power 90, shortened up to P90. And the trainer's name was Tony Horton, who has become much more famous as time went along. In fact, the first program that I did in 2011 was Power 90, and it was already quite dated at that point, and it was 4 workouts. So for 3 months, we alternated between 4 workouts. It got pretty boring. But what it taught us was that if we wanted to do something, we'd get it done. And then over time, we progressed along. Then in 2004, the big Hallmark program came out, which was P90X, and it launched a revolution. It created this whole group of people who were changing their lives with P90X and then telling other people about P90X. And so Beachbody saw an opportunity there. They said, well, these people really are getting great results, and they're really making a difference in their own lives and other people's lives. Maybe we can use that to spread our vision, to spread what we're trying to accomplish in this country and in the world, and reward them at the same time. And in 2007, the Team Beachbody concept was launched, and that was obviously the coaching opportunity. Since then, this is what's happened. It's been a veritable explosion of exercise programs, and the idea here is that there is a program available for everyone. Whether you are a heavy weightlifter, whether you love high-intensity cardio, whether you love to dance, whether you want to do kickboxing, whether you're training for sports, whatever it is that you want to do, Beachbody has created a program to fill that need. And even this slide is outdated because since the end of 2014, there's been several new programs to fit several new needs, and there's more coming out later on this year. You can see even towards the end there, they updated in 2014 P90, so now it's a lot better. Tony Horton's still doing it, but it's a lot better of a program and very effective, and some of my teams had incredible results. On the bottom there, you see something called Shakeology. Shakeology is Beachbody's sort of trademark nutritional program, and I'll tell you a little bit about that in just a moment. So this is not a company that's going away. This is a company that has real vision, is really in the fight to help end obesity and obesity-related diseases in the United States and Canada at this point. They have obviously visions for spreading out into the rest of the world, and you can see what's been happening. And even this slide is dated, but since they introduced the concept of Team Beachbody and the coaching opportunity, the company's revenues are growing rapidly. And this slide's a little dated because as of 2014, they actually reached the $1 billion mark in sales. So it's an incredible company that is going to be here for a very long time. So, but what makes them so unique? Why is this a company that you would want to be part of? Well, there's 4 basic components to them, and we'll go through them one by one. We'll start with the nutrition component because that may be the single most important part, and then the fitness, the peer support, and the rewards. Shakeology is Beachbody's unbelievable meal replacement drink. This is far and away the most nutritionally dense thing I have ever seen. Basically, Shakeology is a drink that is made up of 70 superfoods which are harvested at their source from around the world, maintaining integrity in the process. And they're non-processed foods, they're non-GMO and all that good stuff. Low glycemic index foods, and they are delicious. So these are very effective meal replacement shakes that not only help you lose weight, but there's actual clinical data that they help lower blood sugars, that they help lower cholesterol, and they accelerate weight loss. Plus, honestly, they just feel great. I've been drinking it for years, and I love it. I never give it up. This is something that's posted up on, or a wall that's up at Beachbody headquarters that actually has all the ingredients that go into Shakeology. You can see there that there is a multitude of good, healthy stuff that's from around the world. Darren O'Lean, who's the co-creator of Shakeology, goes around the world, visits parts of the rainforest, parts of deepest Africa to learn about foods and their natural powers and how they enhance longevity and immune boosting and all the kind of stuff that we need to keep ourselves healthy and then formulates Shakeology based on those. And I really like this slide because it tells you a couple of things. First of all, there's only 6 flavors of Shakeology, and there's a real reason for that. They don't put in artificial ingredients. They don't put in artificial flavors. They don't put in artificial anything. They hold to their quality and the integrity of the product. Because of that, they can't make a bunch of flavors. You don't have a peanut butter flavored Shakeology. They have chocolate, which is amazing. It's like drinking a chocolate milkshake. Vanilla, strawberry, and greenberry. I don't actually care very much for the vanilla, although some of my teammates really enjoy it. The strawberry and the greenberry are pretty good. In fact, the strawberry was the last new flavor that we got, and that was a couple of years ago. They just can't formulate other stuff and keep the integrity of the product intact, and so they choose not to compromise, and they give us only this limited number of flavors because they want us to be a good quality product. In the white bags, those are the vegan formulations, and they are vegan chocolate and vegan tropical strawberry. They use brown rice protein instead of whey-based protein. And these are the six flavors that they have. And the non-vegan formula in the black bags, you say they're all labeled low glycemic index, and they're really relatively low in simple carbohydrates and very effective weight loss and lipid management tools from Beachbody. As far as the fitness goes, there is something for everybody. So for the vast majority of the programs, they're based on DVDs up until recently, and that's the only way you could get them. You'd have to have a DVD player, and then you could play them on your TV or your laptop or whatever. But about 6 months ago, or maybe a little less now, Beachbody has launched a digital access platform, a streaming platform, meaning you can stream the workouts directly to your iPhone, your iPad, your laptop, whatever you use to to stream movies like from Netflix. You can use the same thing for Beachbody, and then you could broadcast them up to your TV. You get access to about 20 different programs, which are in that menu right away. So if you sign up for that digital access, you get access to P90X, P90X2, P90X3, Insanity, Asylum, TurboFire, and a whole bunch of other programs that are just in there. You don't have to buy them individually, and anything that you buy that's DVD based will automatically go into the streaming platform as well. So you have great digital access, and you don't need a DVD player anymore. As equipment goes, yoga mat or muscles. There's stuff for weight loss and cleanses. There's a 3-day cleanse. There's a 21-day cleanse. So there are, if that's something that you feel is appropriate, then have those as well. I personally find a 3-day refresh challenging but very doable.